Imagine a vast empire, stretching across 3 continents. An empire held together not just by legions of soldiers, but by a network of roads so advanced, so precise, that some of them still exist today. These roads didn't just serve as pathways, they were lifelines for an empire, conduits of power, and possibly something more. What secrets do these ancient roads hold? How were they constructed with such precision? And what mysterious purposes did they serve beyond the obvious? Join me as we explore the mysteries behind the ancient Roman roads, a technological marvel that has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and scholars for centuries. Part 1. The vast Roman Empire. Roads as arteries of power. The Roman Empire at its peak covered much of Europe, northern Africa, and parts of Asia. But what made this empire truly remarkable wasn't just its vastness, it was its connectivity. A network of roads spanning over 250,000 miles crisscrossed the empire, connecting the farthest reaches of Rome to its heart. These roads weren't just impressive feats of engineering. They were a symbol of Rome's might, its control, and its ability to dominate. But were these roads merely functional, or did they serve a deeper purpose? The Romans often said, "All roads lead to Rome," but did they mean this quite literally? Many scholars now believe the roads were not simply designed for military and trade purposes. There may have been something more intricate at play, something that transcended mere logistics. How could roads built over 2,000 years ago, without the machinery and technology we have today, remain so resilient? Could it be that the Romans possessed knowledge that has since been lost to time? Part 2. The construction secrets of Roman roads. The construction of Roman roads has baffled modern engineers for centuries. They weren't simply paved surfaces, but multi-layered structures meticulously planned and executed. Let's break down the process. First, a trench was dug, sometimes as deep as 3 feet. This was no arbitrary number. Some believe it was part of a grander design, connecting the road to the Earth's energies. Second, large stones were placed at the bottom for stability. Third, smaller stones and gravel were layered on top, ensuring drainage and preventing water damage. Ingeniously simple, but effective. Finally, tightly packed paving stones, sometimes massive slabs, were laid to create the surface. But here's where it gets more mysterious. These roads were incredibly straight, spanning hundreds of miles in near-perfect alignment. How did the Romans achieve such precision without modern surveying tools? Some suggest they may have used advanced mathematical knowledge that wasn't rediscovered until centuries later. Others believe they had access to celestial or geomagnetic tools to guide them. But what if these roads were built in alignment with something even more mystical? Part 3. Sacred geometry and the road's mysterious alignments. For years, some scholars and researchers have pointed to the strange alignment of Roman roads with natural features, mountains, rivers, and even stars. Could it be that the Romans, known for their deep connection to their gods and the spiritual world, built these roads with a dual purpose? One theory suggests that Roman roads were laid out using principles of sacred geometry, creating pathways that harnessed earth energies, or what some call ley lines. Ley lines, according to ancient belief, are straight alignments drawn between various historical structures and landmarks. Some cultures believed they were lines of spiritual energy that ran through the earth. Could it be that the Romans understood these lines and built their roads to tap into this energy, enhancing their power? One of the most famous Roman roads, the Via Appia, aligns almost perfectly with certain astronomical features. Is this a mere coincidence, or were the Romans guided by something more cosmic in their designs? Part 4. Roads as tools of control. Beyond physical power. Beyond their practical uses, Roman roads were tools of control, not just militarily or politically, but potentially even mentally and spiritually. These roads allowed the swift movement of legions, traders, and officials, maintaining Rome's grip over its far-flung territories. But they may have also served as symbols of power, impressing upon the people a sense of invincibility, as if Rome's reach was infinite. At intervals along these roads, the Romans placed milestones, not just to mark distance, but to remind travelers that they were always in the shadow of the empire. These stones, some believe, had inscriptions and carvings meant to instill not only a sense of Rome's dominance, but perhaps even a form of psychological control. Was it a coincidence that these milestones stood like sentinels along the paths, creating a rhythm of Roman influence wherever one traveled? Part 5. Roads leading to the underworld: myth, mystery, and rituals. In Roman mythology, roads and pathways often held symbolic meanings, sometimes representing transitions between the physical world and the underworld. Could it be that Roman roads were constructed not just for earthly travel, but as pathways for the souls of the dead? The Romans were known to place tombs and monuments alongside their roads. Many believe this wasn't just for practical reasons, but for spiritual purposes as well. The roads were, in a way, symbolic journeys, both for the living and the dead. Some historians suggest that the positioning of certain roads near ancient temples and burial grounds indicates a more spiritual connection, one that intertwined life, death, and the divine. Could these roads have been constructed as part of rituals, guiding not just armies and traders, but the souls of the departed to their resting place? Part 6. The Forgotten Technologies. Did the Romans know more than we think? While much of Roman technology has been celebrated, there are whispers of forgotten knowledge, secrets lost to time, that might explain the mysteries of these roads. Some speculate that the Romans had access to advanced techniques that allowed them to craft these pathways in ways we cannot fully understand today. Could it be that the Romans had tools, perhaps even machines, that enabled them to create such enduring structures? Or more intriguingly, did they possess an understanding of materials or energies that modern science has yet to rediscover? One example lies in the use of a mysterious material found in Roman concrete. This material, known as pozzolana, allowed Roman structures, including roads, to resist the ravages of time. Modern scientists are only beginning to fully understand its properties, and even now, some of its secrets remain unsolved. Part 7. The Roads Today: Ancient Mysteries Hidden in Plain Sight. Today, many of these roads still exist, albeit in fragments. But what if, hidden beneath the crumbling stones, lies a deeper mystery? One that connects us not only to ancient Rome, but to knowledge long forgotten? Even now, researchers are uncovering new details about the Roman roads. Recently discovered maps and artifacts hint that there might have been entire roads, or even networks of roads, that remain hidden. Roads that, for reasons unknown, were erased from history. These roads, though forgotten, may hold clues to technologies, rituals, or purposes that go beyond mere transportation. Conclusion. So what are we to make of the Roman roads? On the surface, they seem like an impressive feat of engineering, a testament to the might and organizational skill of ancient Rome. But beneath the stones, there lies a mystery of geometry, of spiritual alignment, of forgotten knowledge. Perhaps these roads were not just roads after all. Perhaps they were pathways to something deeper, something more powerful. Something we are only just beginning to understand. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the mysteries of ancient Roman roads. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop wondering about the mysteries of the past.